Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim and welcome to a Wednesday night stream. Tonight, we are going to pick up where we left off in Hand of Fate 2, Endless Mode. In our 2 on 2 off schedule, this week we're going to continue playing Hand of Fate 2 Endless Mode, and next week, it'll be the return of Jackbox Tuesday. So we're going to do 2 weeks of Jackbox, 2 weeks of Hand of Fate 2, until the release of Party Pack 5, when that's probably going to take over our lives for a little bit. Sound good? Sound good. Anywho, speaking of, the Endless campaign is lying before us right at the top corner of the screen. So this time, let's pick a different partner. The dealer is really great, because not only is he invulnerable, but he allows you to retry every gambit, not just one specific one. And also, he stuns enemies for you, and you know, seems kind of broke that way. But I feel like my good old boy Kolbjorn deserves a little bit of a turn in the field. Let's do this. Yes, Juno. Yes, I know. I too am very sad for the passing of Zero Escape. Like I was thinking about it the other day, just going through the whole game in my head, and then I remembered, oh yeah.
Again, and so soon,
there's no more.
Let's see if you do better this
until
time
Zanki
around.
Zero, which that fills me with hope. That really fills me with hope that Zanki Zero is coming, and it should be pretty great. Like, I have high hopes for that game, at least for it being a nice little kitschy, niche, sort of anime RPG looking game, as opposed to a puzzler / escape room type thing. But anyway, adventure beckons. We set foot once again upon the open road and begin our journeys into the unknown. As the ravages of time do their damnedest again to stop us along our merry way, wear and tear will come to our equipment and our weapon as they are used in combat. And also, anytime our life is greater than 100, damage in combat reduces our max life down to that 100 point. Let the games begin. Walking through the shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden, the old maiden of old of old of old. From the first game bringing on to the second, we can ask her for supplies, longer life, or gold. I think in this case, I'm still gonna ask for supplies because anything else is just wasteful. As are the 3 blessings that they want you to start off with. That, growth. I might have to go ahead and get rid of those quickly. Incidentally, we arrived at the capital on a fine sunny morning, milling through the crowd of citizens, beggars, and traders and cutthroats as this city begins to stir to life. Hello! Hello! Hello, hello, hello! You wander the streets and taverns in search of news and rumors of adventure and glory.
Now the challenge begins. Prepare yourself.
Interestingly enough, these are the same 2 beginnings adventures that we had before. The village ruffians that are the fight with thieves for 30 gold at the cost of death. Then there's the fight with corrupted to choose between gaining 55% life back or also death. But I feel like taking the different path might be fun. It might end up leading to, I wonder if it's a branching path type situation, or if this adventure, whichever one we choose, ends up leading back to the same 3 choices. I guess we'll find out if they're all 3 new. So Den of Corruption it is. I'm okay with that. We'll take the lesser score for now in order to take the higher score later. With each passing day, word arrives in the capital of yet another plague in the outer provinces. Yet another village in the outer provinces falling to the plague. The victims linger before death, attacking all those not yet affected and spreading their affliction further. Noble, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You can take away my gold, but just don't take away my nummies. The Empire seeks warriors to help contain them, and you sign up. You are directed to the village of Argos, rumored to have been overrun recently.
These trials offer you a chance to make your play
Same
more
3
difficult.
blessings, or I guess
Exchange
trials
for
along the way.
further
Blessed
rewards.
ground, which means we have to have 1 blessing. We'll get 10 fame for doing so. The Carnival of Slaughter, which requires us to, wait a minute, discard 2 weapons at the end of the current adventure to succeed for 250. Or, at the end of the current adventure, face a challenging dice gambit, which I have Kolbjorn, so we might be able to just win that. That being said, Queen is voting for the blessed ground again, which, honestly, like, the rewards aren't really worth it. It's just a very easily gainable card for a lot of endless points. Yeah, it's 11 with 3 dice. That's not exactly a hard target to hit. So I wonder if we can just do both. We should just do both, right? Because we can.
Corruption continues to taint
Neat.
our steps
Also,
and delay
I
our
must defeat
progress.
Queen of Argos. She is the corrupted villain this time. You agree to enter into a famous gambling tournament to be held on Midsummer's Eve at the Imperial Palace. And also, we must have 1 blessing card to enter the Sacred Oracle's temple at the end of this adventure. It's just me, or is the card kind of wiggling a little bit? Just got a little bit of a jiggle to it. Anyway, we consider our chosen adventurer's traits when building our deck.
Make your choices and consider what must lie ahead.
So we know that right now we have 4 shards of a token, and we need 5 in order to actually complete the token and gain a new card. There are 20 of them, some odd, in the pack that was released with Endless Mode. And so doing Raider's Prevention, which is actually not too difficult to do, it's just fighting off Northerners for a time period without dying. We should be able to gain a fancy new little piece of coin there. What am I doing? Let's make the vote happen. And then the Dwarven Haggler would allow us to get equipment by trading equipment, but I don't think I'm going to do that. The Fairy Ring could allow us to become Blessed if we get the chance card gamut correct, but we may also gain a curse in the meantime. Joust, however, is a brand new card. And I think I might throw that in just for fun. Okay, we need to get blessings, and we need to be able to do good on the roll here. Aha. So if we toss in a coin and do well on the Precision Gambit, I think Wishing Well is definitely going to be the way to go there. But should we also take Toshers? I mean, it does require us to fight Corrupted, and we can gain gold from it. We do get equipment for it. And it will give us another shard. Noble definitely says number 4, which would be that Toshers card. Good. And then Caravan Robbery. Nah. I'm thinking Toshers as well. Okay. So now we get to go ahead and pick our items. The Bloodletting Vial has a shard for destroying the armor of 30 corrupted. Ooh. Interesting. This would actually be a really handy artifact to have in our fight against the corrupted, which we should be fighting a decent amount of as we go down this adventure. And then there's also the Gambler's Jewel. Immediate. It's an add a +2 to your final score. We need to beat 100 dice gambits with this card to have it. Weave of the Protector, however, allows us an extra reroll, and it's a light and flexible armor with 5 defense, damage from traps reduced by 50%. Then there's also the Gladiator's Visage, which the first time we complete a combat unharmed, it adds a free blessing to the map. That might be good to take just because of the free blessing added to the map. Not to mention the food gain card after a combat where we take less than 15 damage. But then there's also the Bastion of Purification, which is good against Corrupted too. So what do you guys think? All of these could be potentially useful. Every single one of them. I wish I could just take all 4 of these instead of whatever it offers me next. I don't even need a good weapon against the corrupted. They're stupid. Queen says the Bastion, which is a surprising choice. The Bastion and the Bloodletting Vial. Okay. We already have 4 shards working for us here, but these 2 are going to take a while to unlock. Okay, so we agree on the bloodletting vial. Oh boy. Alright. Ooh, Thonar's Talons might be exactly the weapon to take here because, well, that Lightning Storm and Lightning Finisher against Corrupted are amazing. But then there's also the Lord's Diadem, which has a shard. And get 50 huge success results in precision gambits to unlock this shard, as it will reduce the speed of precision gambits. Then there's also the Gambler's Hood, which allows us to reroll 2s and 5s, and then optionally bet 10 gold that you'll end the level on full life. Winning draws a full gold gain card. Gain 500 gold from the wager ability to earn this shard. Wow. Jesus, that's a lot of gold. I definitely say Thonar's Talons. Like 1000% Thonar's Talons. But maybe the Diadem after that? I mean, after all, the precision gambits are pretty good. Well, not necessarily, Noble. It says you wager 10 gold. It doesn't say how much you get back, because that gold gain card could be more or less than 10. 5 and 3. Queen seems to agree. Definitely Thonar's Talons. Anybody else agree on the Diadem? Because I think so. We can go ahead and start that off pretty easily, considering that literally one of our cards here, the Wishing Well, is a precision gambit that we absolutely need to get. The Gambler's Hood with the wager. Nah. Okay, there they go. The Corrupted Ambushes and all of the other flavor cards in between.
Adventure begins.
It begins indeed. So we must win the gambling tournament at the end of this, possess one blessing, and beat that evil queen at her own game. Let's begin.
What has happened to the world beyond the reaches of the Empire? Even I am unsure.
Interesting. A trader of uncertain origin entices you to exchange your equipment or your soul. For the items rattling around in his truck, we can trade one random blessing or one random piece of equipment to receive 2 random items or choose one. We can't do either right now, so we just leave. And instead we find goblins. Those goddamn goblins snatch something off of me again, and we have a very short time to beat them before they escape with my shit. If only I had that blessing that allowed me to get food every time I received gold, because my god, is it the gluttony armor? I think it might have been the armor of gluttony. Because my gods, do we gain a lot. Ugh, I'm using the axe. Oh, that's bad. This is gonna be really bad, you guys. Like, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get all of my shit back from this encounter. Kolbjorn, do your stuff. Good, one down. Where's the other one? Come here, big boy. Gotcha, for 33. Oop, there we go. Nope, nope, go back on the goblin. Go back on the goblin. Fuck you, thief. Excellent, not only am I getting some good gold, but both goblins are defeated. Question, do I get my shit back even if I don't beat all of the thieves before the time is up? That's going to be the key here. Because I'm definitely not going to be able to do that. I'm sorry, there's too many of them. I don't have the good weapons for killing thieves. Fuck. And I keep getting axed in the back of the dome. Five, 3, 2, and ow. Okay, so the goblins did not escape because they are in fact dead. I believe I should still keep my shit. I hope so, I don't have very much to lose. It was food. Oh, there was food for gold. Yeah, that's what I thought. Every time I got gold gains, we get food gains as well. Because that armor of gluttony, well, makes your belly full. Excellent. Unfortunately, oh, we lost 1 food. Damn. Because we didn't beat the encounter, the full encounter in time. I see. But at least it wasn't a lot of pain. Just a little bit. And also 40 health. With the thugs defeated, we search their bodies for valuables and find Thonar's motherfucking talons. Hot damn. And 25 gold. Yes. Thank you. Now, once we get the
Here is a
10 fame,
chance
then we
to
need to be able to
improve
wield
your
those things.
standing,
Oh,
Yet it will
boy.
require you to take on additional hardship. Your choice to make.
You take refuge in a cave to avoid a sudden downpour. You begin to explore your surroundings to pass the time. What appears to be a small alcove turns out to be a tunnel, burrowing deep into the mountains. After hours of winding paths and random junctions, you find yourself at a wide cavern lit by thin streams of sunlight penetrating from somewhere up above. A creature stands motionless in the gloom, peering at you with interest. "Are you mortal?" it asks in a voice that seems more in your mind than not. It moves closer but makes no threatening gesture. "The essence of death hangs on your every breath, yet your soul still lingers in its shell." It points a crooked finger at your chest. "Would you like for me to set it free?" Chains hang from the creature's limbs. Each movement creates a tiny jingling noise. Suspended from each one is a dark glass container. "Ah, you notice the tools of my trade. I gather the sorrows of your kind. I tend to them until the gods see fit to release them once more. Would you like to see one?" We can earn endless points by voluntarily gaining curse cards. And a lot of endless points are on the line here. Penance, a curse card that adds a fail penalty. I can't actually inspect these. Curious. A hard start for weak start. I wonder if that one would actually affect me now because it's not being given to me well at the start. Devil's Choice gives me a painted adventure. Spoiled Goods gives me rations. And Arcane Affliction requires me to lose blessings. You could. You could. But what use is making a deal with the devil if you know what's on the other side? Am I right? The first 3 hits received in combat, deal plus 200% damage. At the end of each adventure, draw 2 pain cards, and then pick 1 to discard and suffer the remainder. A Brimstone pain card is added to the deck for each failed trial. And then food received from food gain cards is halved, versus lose 1 blessing after every combat where you use a weapon ability or artifact. Fuck that noise. That is hard mode to a T. Especially with our have a blessing by the time you reach the end of this deal. I think Penance may be the only one that's worth it. But even still, it's only worth 90 endless points. Endless points aren't really worth anything. You can't trade them in for anything at this point. So the only incentive for doing this is bragging rights? Which I don't think I want to brag that badly. Mark that down. It's the first time I've ever actually made the smart choice. Just walked away. And we explore new lands as we journey forward into new grounds. After all, we've explored that entire map. There's literally nothing else for us to do. Hello, Northlands. Ooh, we find the Joust card. Word has spread of your performance at the last Feast of Callus celebrations. This is why it was new, Noble. It seems to be a continuation of this card. You have been extended an invitation to compete in the next Imperial Jousting Tournament. Your opponent, Sir Raymond, champion of the Shadow King and Knight of the Empire Kingdom, riles up the crowd, enticing them to taunt you. You ready your steed for the first of 3 mounts. Mounting steady your horse. Fuck. Read English. It's right there, printed. Nice and easy. Mounted steady on your horse, you sally forth. Oh, and it's a precision gambit. It's a very
swings like a scythe.
slow-moving precision gambit, too. Crash! Your lance finds its mark, smashing directly into Sir Ryman's helm, sending it flying. We score 2 points. The herald announces the score. Sir Ryman has 0 points to our challengers 2. The crowd goes bonkers as we steady our steeds in the next round, where steed sets off with a flick of the reins.
2 in a row. That will set you in good stead from here.
Your lance finds its mark again, smashing directly into Sir Ryman's dead face, sending his helmet flying once more. 2 more points. Sir Ryman now has 0 points and can't hear anything. You're ready your steed for the next round. Oh my god. Sir Ryman has taken 2 lances to the dome. He shouldn't be able to lift his helmet. This guy's tough. Ha! Yes! 3 in a row, cause I am really great. Your lance finds its mark once more, hitting Sir Ryman square in the chest. The crowd goes wild with excitement as you knock your opponent clean from his horse. And then we score the full 3 points. And the winner is our challenger with 7 points to Sir Ryman 0, declares the crier. The people cheer as you ride your steed out of the arena. For victory, we gain 4 fame. But what do we gain for total victory? 5 food. 3 food. Good. 8 total. Oh! But no, what? How? I literally did the best possible. How? How? What? I got a huge success on every single gambit. That was 3. He didn't score a single point on me. What? Cheeky card knits requirements. Huh. The plagued village is the end of our quest here, but we have nowhere near searched the end of the land, so let's continue on. The Toshers are before us. Ooh. With the chance to complete yet another one. The noxious smell alerts you to an upcoming group of Toshers led by a short, stumpy woman with an eye patch. Eye Patch Eve, they call her. Although they dress in greasy garbs, her fingers are adorned with exquisite rings, and their pockets are deep with gold. Look at this princess. I'll bet they've never done a day's dirty work, she sniggers. What do you say? Fancy eking out a bit of coin? Tides are coming. You better get in there quick, princess, says Eye Patch Eve, as one of her consorts lifts the lid to the manhole. What? Why did that... Oh, that didn't mean anything, did it? As you and the Toshers come splashing down in your boots, soak up the muck, you feel something clank to the bottom of this putrid subterranean river. 15 gold? You're damn right. Now we have to reach a score of 13. Ouch. Ouch. Bad start. Bad start, you silly dice. Better.
Well done.
You fish out the trinket. Doubtless worth such torment. The sewer walls tremble. Time to surface, she shouts as the Toshers lift themselves out of the gutter. Ooh. They leave you behind, and you're swarmed by the corrupted. Do we fight? Or do we escape? Do we still have a chance to get the token? What do you guys think? Should we fight or should we run? Will we be more respected for beating ass and taking names? Or by getting the hell out of here just like they did? They did leave me behind after all. Who knows, we might get some good equipment out of this. Says the man who has Thonar's talons and literally can't do anything with them right now. Well, that's a 50-50 vote, you guys. Noble says fight, Queen says run. What do? I need somebody to break the tie. Who else is out there in TV land? Somebody break the tie. What do I do? What do I do? Well, as Queen is the only one who put it in properly, we'll make our way out of here. As we lift ourselves out of the gutter, a corrupted grabs our leg. Oh no! And we only escape with a few minor cuts and bruises. Well, now we know. Do not try and escape. Escape is not possible with them. Just run. Or just fight. You find an ornate wishing well in the center of town. Shiny coins gleam below the surface of the water. A sign nearby says, be careful what you wish for. As we throw, I'm going to say 10 gold in the well to make this a fairly easy selection. Yep. Excellent. We should gain 1 blessing from this, I'm hoping. Somewhat pleased with our offering, they give us Yagmiri's rewards after 6 combats against Northerners. We're going to have that one for a while. And we move on. Raider prevention. Ooh, good chance here. Great warrior, our village has become a regular target for the Northern Raiders. They have set up camp near our village. There's no need to kill them all. Once you incite enough fear, they will leave us alone. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and bring out our good sword. Good sword. Shitty sword. And get ready to kick some ass. It's only 10 raiders kick some ass. This sounds like fun. And it looks like just that first conversation with the Toshers lost us our ability to get the token there because, well, Northern Raiders one has not gone away yet. You'll notice before we went into the encounter that shard was very much still active. So I guess you can use that to kind of determine when the point is that you need to, oh boy, do whatever it is you need to do to unlock the fucking shard. But it is sort of a big trial and error thing because who's to say? Well, you have to play the card that first time and fuck it up in order to actually be able to know when that time is. And also, you better be paying attention. I can promise you, I wasn't. Not for jousting, anyway. Okay. I think we only killed like 2. I hope that's enough. The ravages of time strike against my default weapon. You tell the peasants the cowardly Northern Raiders will not bother them any longer. Oh, but it wasn't enough. We gained 2 fame for the few Northern Raiders we were able to kill. And we move on to Corruption Ambush. Oh no! While hunting for snow chestnuts in the bluff of the north, we hear a groan from behind us. The corrupted come out of their creepy crypts. And I still have my sword, so at least I can fight pretty well. It's only 4 regular corrupted people and 1 of those armored dudes that, like, once he slams his fist in the dirt, that's kind of it. Ow. As long as I can kind of keep on him and break him. Like so. And finish him. See, that's the big threat gone right there. The rest of this should be cake. He says, really hoping that it's the good kind of cake and not that kind of cake that sits in your stomach really heavy and creamy. Catch bitch. Kolbjorn, do your stuff. While I do mine. Come on. Come on. There we go. I was just about to make a comment, too, about how I noticed that corrupted more often than not have to be finished as opposed to just dying. More than most of the other races, at least, from what I've seen. And then, of course, that one just kind of splatted over by being batted in the face too many times with a very dull sword, admittedly. Thonar's Talons is now ours to use. But yeah, let me go ahead and equip it because we only have 1 card left between me and the primary objective. 3 food. Excellent. And we have the Treacherous Wilds. Oh boy. We plug some juicy wild berries from a thorn-covered thicket. Of course, the realization that they are poisonous comes too goddamn late. And we lose 5 max health when we just gained 10. Like, literally just gained 10. God damn it. So what's gonna be, ladies and germs? You gonna put the pirate hat on him, or are you gonna make me lose 15 life for 5 food? You better choose. Y'all better choose quick, y'all. Apparently, there are a bunch of different kinds of hats in the game. We see the end of our quest. The village of Argos is too quiet as we approach. No smoke rises from the chimneys, No sound of tools or animals or children playing breaks the silence. Only the moans of corrupted can be heard as we enter the village. Okay. There's nothing left to do here but put the twisted creatures out of their misery. A blight of affliction, 3 blights of affliction, and 1 terror blight. That is, of course, the very corrupted and demonic queen. Hello, huntsman. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad you could join us. Oh, look at Queen. Isn't she gorgeous? Whatever this poor creature had before the infection has long since begotten. Use bash to break her armor and destroy. Okay, come on, Thonar's talons. So much death. Wow. That is just considerable constant lightning damage happening all around. And that's arc lightning there for the finishers, because corrupted people need finishing more often than not. And that's the game. Sorry, Queen. Oh, really, Huntsman? I'm sorry to hear that. I did kind of... I have heard people say in the past that Dallas is not exactly one of the best places in the world. But I'm glad you're back local again. Combat has unfortunately damaged our equipment. Thonar's talons become just slightly less sharp, and we gain 60 endless points, as well as all of our life back. Now, we must accomplish our other tasks. We arrive at the palace on Midsummer's Eve to take part in the gambling contest. Roll the bones for 11s. Come on, 11s. Yay! Nailed it in 1. And we get 160 endless points. Ooh, our trial is completed by possessing one of the blessings, and we can deliver the message directly to the sacred oracle. For 10 fame! And 240 endless points. Hot damn.
From here,
we search the capital in search of even more adventure. What is next? Ooh, these are new. We have the threat within and the Dread Caverns. The Dread Caverns have an enemy that is unknown to us and offers 15 fame or death. The enemy within offers adventure against northern combatants for 15 gold. Now here's the thing. We have that Yagmiri's reward card on us right now that will pay off after combat with 5 more groups of northerners. So do we go ahead and take the lower level adventure right now because it's going to pay off majorly when we're able to get that blessing? Or do we kind of hope that the Dread Caverns holds northerners in it somewhere? These are the questions that I pose to you right now. And it seems once again that voting on that's something that really need to fix and patch. Des, if you're watching / listening, and I don't expect you to be, that's something that you really should hopefully fix, because that's kind of an important part of this, and it doesn't work properly. I kind of have to count. And so that's 2 people for the Dread Caverns, which makes it our winner. The Dread Caverns we continue on to. This adventure ends in a combat against very powerful enemies. Expect to encounter their kind against your journey. Who? Whatever. The Unknown Menace. A traveler from a small town asks you to find a group of townsfolk who disappeared into a canyon not far from the village. They're gone off looking for treasure of the Dread Caverns, the woman explains. Times are tough for us, but we're afraid that they might have gotten lost.
This is a good time to add trials.
Okay.
Before time
Trial
has
it up,
passed and things have become more difficult.
We have the Eternal Liberator, which contains a wheel gambit. For success, we keep whatever gain card. For failure, we keep whatever pain card we draw. I don't know, I'm pretty decent at that. And then there's the Dark Sanctum to have 4+ curses at the end of the current adventure, at which point we will choose from 15 fame, drawing 2 cards, or drawing 1 blessing. Failure loses 18 food there for a total of 480 endless points. Shit. And then Negotiation with a chance card gambit at a success of restoring 55% of our life. Huntsman says 3. I'm willing to agree. Let's move on. Only 1 trial this time around. Drunken tales in the shipyard tavern speak of the Eternal Liberator, an Imperial warship once laden with treasures, now perched precariously on the rocks below the cliffs of Oblivion. Many a daring or foolish soul have already perished trying to reach it. You decide to journey there and see it for yourself.
As you descend, your decisions here will become your lifeblood.
So we get to add 2 and 2 encounter cards for a total of 4. Let's take a look at what we can gain here. We need to have something that's going to allow us to beat powerful enemies and also succeed at a wheel gambit. So do we get the Waterfall of Youth, Tart's Pie's Exotic Lies, the Grimalkin to reveal map and at the, chance cards, the Feast of Callus, which could get us a blessing if we do really well. It's influenced by wheel gambits as well. Or the Alchemist, which is in of itself a wheel gambit that could get us some really good stuffs. I say that. It could get us max life, gold, or fame, which all of them end up degrading over the ravages of time. So it's not as useful as you think. None of these are really as useful as we need. Except for maybe that Feast of Callus. But even then, that's going to be a pain in the ass to get through. So I don't know. What should we do? Choices. Here's the thing. The Waterfall of Youth does give a really great blessing at the end of it. And then, if we actually succeed... I think we'll go with the Feast of Callus. Okay. And then there's also the Burning Building, another wheel gambit. Fame and Shame, a chance to gain fame with chance cards that we spend gold for. Fate's Dealing, to gain resources at the wheel. Pickpocket, to gain gold at chance cards. And Spider's Trap, which will give us a weakened piece of faction killing equipment on a wheel choice. None of these encounters are especially great. Although I guess Pickpocket is the most straightforward benefit. Even though we will lose life if we fail. I don't know. I feel like we can take it. We're still in max life right now. Oh, the weakening is only if you fail? Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Well, fuck it. Spider Trap, Pickpocket. And then we can add in the Cutthroat Blades, which would stun thieves, but we don't know if we're going to be facing thieves. Imperial Armor, which will give you plus max life if you have a one-handed weapon equipped. And you also shuffle less on chance card gambits, but it's not wheel gambits. None of these are really for wheel gambits, although, having the Spiked Bone Guard here might not be a bad idea. Because of its ability to ignore the first curse that comes across the way. Plus, that 20 goddamn defense. You can't ignore that 20 fucking defense. That's an insane amount of ability to live through getting beaten in the face over and over again. Which, as we saw when we did our second adventure last week, can be the bitch. It's the one that we died on. So what do you guys think? Spike Bone Guard? King's Crown? King's Crown, when drawing a curse card, optionally discard it, but lose your companion for 3 turns. So that's our ability to deny 2 curses there. And while a platinum card is equipped, the effect of all pain cards is reduced. Okay, Spike Bone Guard. But the Cutthroat Blade might not be bad. It's not exactly the weapon that I would pick. There's probably other weapons next time. And we already have 1 helmet in our slots. Do we really need 2? Especially considering that weapons are going to degrade. Well, I guess even that Spike Bone Guard will degrade over time. It'll just take way longer because it's got 20 fucking defense to it. Damn. There are the Dead King Scales, which will allow you to duplicate a card in a wheel gambit and also resist fire and ogres with a reduced movement speed. Defeating 10 ogres with this card unlocks its shard. Ooh, fancy. Felvin's Favor, which allows you to remove a card from a wheel gambit. And the enemy that is randomly highlighted killed gives you 5 life if it's killed first. The Chieftain's Axe, the Ring of Concentration, which gives you a slow shuffle on a card chance. And then the Questing Mace, which has a critical strike of 275% goddamn damage. but is a heavy weapon. I'm leaning towards those Dead King scales because we might not get the Spike Bone Guard first, plus it also has that killing Ogre shard, and who knows what the powerful enemy is going to be, but that duplicate card is really handy considering what we're going to be facing here, as well as the ability to remove a card too. I might not be able to influence the speed, but I can influence the amount of pie that I can choose from. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. So I definitely had to hit the vote button twice, and then none of these are showing up still. That's weird. That's weird. Anyway. No, there it's back again. I wonder if the votes aren't actually taking, because like whenever I inspect it, it comes back and I can hit the button again and then it will put the vote in. Okay. Felvin's Favor, which has complete 100 wheel gambits. That's not bad. Okay. I can dig that. Good choice, Queen. More of those treacherous cards are tossed in.
Stretch deeper. You know you have it within you.
I agree. I agree, you vicious dealer. Let's continue our adventure. We must retrieve the Liberator's bounty at the end of this, but first, defeating the Unknown Menace. As we encounter an Empire ambush. You follow a trail of silver coins into an alleyway, where you are accosted by a group of Empire soldiers. Aha! They shout in unison, only a true criminal would steal silver coins from the street. If we take you in, the general is sure to forgive us. And we must face 4 Empire guards. Pish posh applesauce. Those are going to be easy to squash. Especially with me and Kolbjorn working at it. Oh, and I forgot to unequip my Thonar's talons. Shit. I need to unequip those Thonar's talons so that way they don't end up becoming useless by the time we reach the next, well, useful spot for them. Because let's face it, they are not really at their most useful here, are they? Ow, you son of a bitch, I have my special and everything. I wanted to arc that lightning. You don't understand how awesome arcing lightning is until you done did it. Arc lightning! Let's see. Where'd that last one go? Sticking it out like some sort of hard ass, huh? You know what? Go Kolbjorn! Knock him silly, stupid! And then I'll follow up with the last hit. Yay! That's called teamwork. I love that big old lug. I'm so glad to have them back in my life. I'm so glad to have this game back in my life. And in a way that's still super compelling without us having to make it up, you know what I mean? You loot what you can before leaving. Combat damage your equipment and reduce my max life. Ow. And we gain forfeit. Ooh. The Ring of Concentration or Felvin's Favor. Do I have a helmet right now? I don't think I have a helmet right now. And I can go ahead and equip it. Versus the Ring of Concentration, which of course just applies always. As much as that Felvin's Favor is great, I can't not take that Ring of Concentration. Everything this game has drilled into my head says take the Ring of Concentration every time. And also explore everywhere. The Feast of Callus, level 2. The celebrations in honor of Callus continue when you return to Witcherburn. As you enjoy a lavish feast, the servants bring out a ceremonial cake. The Lord announces whoever finds the coin in their piece will be named king or queen of the feast. Yay! Let's find the coin. Find the coin amongst the cake. Find the coin amongst the cake. I see the coin.
Their own similarities.
Now. Oh, hot damn! That's one delicious coin. And we claim our crown. The Lord crowns you and the royal pampering begins. As the day comes to a close, the Lord makes an announcement. We have one final Callus feast tradition to adhere to. Would the queen of the feast come forward? It is your duty to offer yourself as a sacrifice to the gods so we may have a successful harvest. Oh no. The guards force you up into a lizardman costume and lead you into the battlement. The crowd cheers at the spectacle. We gain 10 gold, but at what cost? The Dead King scales! Because that's the lizard man costume they forced us into. The scales of the dead lizard king. Oh my god! Listen to that sad music. It's so appropriate. Okay then. Sir Adelard the Pale grabs you by your tail and hurls you off the castle wall, dealing 10 life and 3 food damage. Like Callus himself, the queen has escaped death, shouts the lord. That is a sign from the great adventurer himself that he is pleased. We shall have a great harvest this year. Please take as much from the stores as you need as a gift from Wishaburn. Excellent. All the health we can muster. Ooh, and 1 equipment from 2. The spiked bone guards to shove off a curse, or the cutthroat blades to replace the blades we're currently using. Spiked bone guard or cutthroat blades? Bone guard or blades? I'm thinking blades because we already have a pretty good piece of armor that's going to stick around for a while, but I'll leave that choice up to you guys. And also, what spiders? You get accosted with spiders? Oh no, husband, that's bad. Make sure you murder them before they murder you, because those spiders will fucking kill you. And also any mosquitoes and flies in the area. But they'll definitely kill you too. Queen says bone guard. Fair enough. It's better to go ahead and have backup of armor, I guess. We shan't equip it right now, though. Because I'm dealing more with wheels and less with curses. He says, coming across the treacherous wilds. Though relatively unharmed, the same cannot be said for my pack of traveler's rations. Fuck! Which broke my fall. And we find the spider trap. No, fucking spiders! Looking to avoid trouble with a gang of local thieves. Wait. Okay, we're doing good on a wheel turn here. Let's do this. You duck into an abandoned warehouse. Creeping amongst the broken crates and smashed furniture, we suddenly sense movement above. An enormous spider hangs amongst the dusty rafters in the building, attending to a still form of a hapless adventurer, wrapped in a silken web. As we watch, the terrible creature finishes its gruesome meal and, fully fed, retreats into the deeper shadows. Excellent. Wow, that's 3 good gains there. 2 equipment cards with faction traits, and 1 gold card. And we spin that wheel with 2 bloodletting vials. Oh my god, that's a slow spin. That is a super duper slow spin. Slooper duper slow. There's no excuse for missing this. Huh. I missed it. No, I'm just kidding. Excellent. Artifact use is reduced from 3 to 1, though, because the piece of equipment begins to melt away thanks to the caustic saliva. Fuck. Too little and also too late to actually take full effect against the corrupted that we were fighting last adventure. Thank you so much for the 20 gold. And we encounter the general store. Awesome. Hi, Juno. Also, really, yeah, he definitely said scales for orgies. I totally missed that. That's a very primitive condom and usually has a lot of scraping on the way out. Like, I imagine it's fine going in. It's the ridges pulling out that would be the problem. Kind of be like taking a melon baller to the sides of a... I just creeped myself out there. Anyway, let's take a look at what we can buy, because I've got 70 gold to spend and it's burning a hole in my pocket. The gambler's jewel. Yes, please. And what else do we have? Felvine's Favor, which would be our first mask that I don't have yet. Allows us to remove a card from a wheel gambit, or the slow swing from the Lord's Diadem. Yeah, I'm thinking the Felvin's Favor. And I guess I really should go ahead and buy some food because Jiminy Christmas, I'm almost out somehow. 6 should be enough to get me through the next map. And I don't really think I need to sell anything right now. Because most of the stuff that I have really is just going to end up being backup equipment for the moment. So there's really no reason for me to sell shit. Explore new lands. Excellent. As we journey forward, yes, this map is mercifully brief. And we find the Dread Caverns immediately. Oh no! But now we know where it is. Thank you for the 5 food. I'm surprised you guys chose that instead of the Jester's hat. Or was it a Jester's hat? No, it was another pirate hat. Okay. They said there were a lot of different kind of hats, like 20 or something. It's funny that we've seen repeats so far. We return once more to Yvonne and Yvette's cottage. As we see those cards come out again, and one very slow shuffle allows us for an easy success, and we are surprised and relieved to see both fully grown adult sisters greet us at the door. As promised, here is the citrine vial. It's already filled from the waterfall. Yay! At the beginning of each new map, we draw 1 life gain card, and that's going to be very nice as we go forward. Yvonne insists we stay for some pie, fresh from the oven, for 5 food. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, the dangerous wilds are upon us. It's time for us to fight the Empire. Heavy weapons are suggested. I'll go ahead and take their suggestion. As it's going to only be 3 of them, I want to kill them quickly. Damn, these wilds is dangerous. Must have been some roving patrol out on marches on the borders again. They are very unlucky this day. Ooh, look at my bloodletting vial on my hip. That's pretty cool. I like how it glows all pink. That's so cute. And break the shield. And fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Awesome. Those are big hits. I see now why heavy weapons are kind of suggested here. Because the few hits you will be able to get into them before they either start blocking or, you know, attack back. You're gonna hurt real bad. Like, real bad. Real bad. And I'm happy about it. Okay, the Dangerous Wilds may have given us some rewards in the form of 4 fame. Fuck. Ooh, and they gave it and equipment as well. The Lord's Diadem. So we gained that anyway, and I think it's gonna go ahead and take a backseat for the moment. Ooh, and we reveal 3 of the encounters on the board. Since there's only 2 left, Forgotten Terrors. That's new.
Memories of the past.
Also, I see no crab dreams around here, Huntsman.
You should have left them forgotten after all.
You... I swallowed saliva down the wrong tube and nearly just died right here on stream. Jesus. Ugh. We are visited late one night by a forgotten terror that decided to choke me. Our dreams turned to nightmares as we relived the pain of a past encounter. Oh no, it's gonna choke me again! Oh dear. Okay, what card do we want to duplicate as something that didn't go well for us? The Undead Ambush, Goblins, Corruption Ambush, or the Empire Ambush? Yeah, I think we'll go with the Corrupted. Actually, I didn't duplicate anything at all, did I? Wow, I am the worst. But I will remove that. Because fuck a goblin encounter. I will literally take anything else except for the goblins. The good news is, Noble, if this does turn out to be a snuff stream, my roommate has it playing downstairs in the living room. So he'll find me after about an hour or 2, whenever he takes his next WoW break. So it's not like I'm gonna be up here for 3 days. Just constantly streaming. Dead. Ooh. The good news about this undead ambush is, well, super simple. But I wouldn't have minded the corrupted ambush, considering I've got that bloodletting vial with a token that needs to be charged. Yep. Break them bones. Break them bones. I do not find this situation very humorous. I do not. In fact, I'm gonna kick you right in your coccyx. Yeah, that's not as dirty as you think it is. That's your butt bone. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna really fever this in the morning. Got you. And something about your scapula. Couldn't think of a pun fast enough for that one. He was already dead. Well, I mean, he was already re-dead, because he was definitely dead before. Did we beat the undead so bad they left the card? We gained 4 fame for that encounter and 15 max life. Ooh, nice. And 10 gold. Ooh, double nice. And sated by your feelings of dread and helplessness, the fiend returns to whatever soulless pit of despair it normally inhabits. Be gone! Excellent. Well, fuck a pickpocket, because I think I've got everything that I need to be able to take care of whatever powerful beast is in here. So let's find out what lies within the Dread Caverns. The canyon winds carry the wailing from the Dread Caverns to you long before you see the grotto mouth. Cautiously, you step into the darkness and quickly discover what befell the missing townsfolk. The Unknown Menace is, in fact, a gang of thieves, standing by a pile of stolen loot. Well done, one of them says. You found the treasure of the Dread Caverns. Pity you won't live to enjoy it. Well, here's the good news. I've got these Thonar talons that's gonna make quick work of these bad boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bobby, yes, sir. And I'm resistant to fire, so because they're greed anarchists, they can go fuck themselves, doo-dah, doo-dah. And also, apparently Huntsman has stir fry. Congratulations. That sounds delicious. We reach for our weapon and enter the fray. Really? Just the one greed anarchist? Please tell me he has an entourage. Or else this is just going to be too easy. I don't care how tough a singular greed anarchist is. There's just no way. You don't stand a chance. Current occupants of the Dread Caverns have no interest in ever allowing us to leave. Roll out of the way in the flames. Yeah, it is definitely the one singular thief who's literally going to get chopped to ribbons and then set in unlimited power by my electricity. And finish him. Double daggers buried to the hilt inside of his belly. That can't have felt great. I don't care how much fire is in your belly. That's not gonna feel good. Excellent. We gain 15 fame, and the bards will forever sing of our deeds. We arrive at the Cliffs of Oblivion to risk a peek over the edge. A sizable Imperial vessel has indeed dashed against the rocks below. Reaching it won't be easy. Escaping with the loot will be even more difficult. With a little more than rope and a prayer to the ancient gods, you make your way down the Cliffs of Oblivion. Wait, weren't the Cliffs of Oblivion the name of the cliffs in Princess Bride? Or was that the Cliffs of Madness? No, it was the Cliffs of Madness. Okay, never mind. To the maroon ship. Ooh, and we can go ahead and duplicate one card, which I believe will be you. Damn it, I was really hoping they would be side by side. And we'll go ahead and remove the pain of losing a piece of equipment because that is way too valuable around me. Sweet. But that wheel spins, God, a lot quicker than I was hoping for. So we've got 1, 2 chances, and they are 2 cards apart. That's literally like the worst place for them to be in order to take advantage of either of them. Because I actually need to click the button probably on that first set of cutthroat blades, or even a little bit before. To make it around to actually gaining those blades. With skill and daring, we make our way down and back up with 20 gold. Sweet. Back to the capital as we completed our adventure. And we have a next one. Follow the Piper. A group of mages will be at the end of this adventure for 15 fame. Or Market Mayhem, which will have us kill an ogre for 24 food. Yes, please. I'm going to override the shit out of this one. Market Mayhem is the one we're gonna do, which I'm sure that's the one you would end up voting for anyway. A, it's the new one. B, you guys agree with me about needing to kill ogres. And C, 24 food. That's gonna last us for days. Let's do this. Defeat Gentleman Jim. Isn't that my liquor? No, that's two of my favorite liquors mixed together. You overhear two Imperial guards as they enter a tavern. Some fool tried to break a caged ogre into the city, thinking he could put it on display. Bill is causing quite a spectacle now. It's broke free and is smashing everything down at the docks all morning. And we head down to the docks.
No good will come of this.
The trials are in front of us this time. Map the Empire requires us to reveal all of the map for 30 gold, and failure nets 12 food loss. Supply Wagon requires us to deliver 22 food. We must discard 22 food at the beginning of the adventure. Here's the thing. Just for beating the adventure we're currently on, we're going to gain 24 food. So that's kind of an instant success. And we will get a new permanent blessing for doing so. So I definitely think taking Map the Empire and Supply Wagon are good here. But then there's the Pendulum Gambit. That'll be challenging. Success for which would gain 36 fucking food. That's a lot of food, y'all. That's actually a lot of food. Failure is 2 curses. Alright. Why not, Noble? Fuck it. What's the point of living more than once if you don't risk a few things, right? The noble patron of the arts has commissioned an artist to create a map of the Empire, and you must help him scout the valleys, forests, and fields as we complete our adventure. The Supply Wagon gives us a quest to deliver food to a starving northern group of orphans living in the forests. And the Empire seeks warriors brave enough to raid Firebrand Fortress, home of the ancient Warlock. It is said to be guarded by both magical and mundane hazards. We sign up and head straight for the south.
Do not underthink your decisions.
Interesting. So we need to be able to get a good precision gambit set by the end of this, which I think we were already started on, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to add 6 encounters to the deck here. We have Bitter Winter, which will allow us to gain a bunch of food and be able to trade food for other things. Bridge Skirmish, which has a precision gambit, which can lead to combat or gaining resources. The Plague, another case of killing corrupted, which I need for Thonar's Talons. Thomas the Ogre, a group of gambits that we could fight the Ogre on and start ticking up. Yeah, we can totally kill Thomas to start ticking up ticks on our dead king scales. And then, of course, the Unimpressed Farmer, who, for a fame check, which we currently pass, gives us food. I'm thinking Thomas the Ogre and the Farmer. Or Thomas the Ogre and the Plague. Thomas the Ogre and the Farmer, or Thomas the Ogre and the Plague. The Plague. What do you think? Yes. Yes, absolutely, Noble. 2 out of 10 is way better than 1 out of 10. What do you guys think? The Plague or the Unimpressed Farmer? That is a lot of food, but we're already going to have so much food by the time we get out of here. We are going to give 22 of it away, though. Bear that in mind. We are going to win 24 from the encounter and give away 22 of it in the trial. So that's going to be a net 0, basically. I mean, net 2. But mostly net 0. Okay, I'm down with that. The Fabled Beast, which we already gained its token. The Fetid Fens, which has a shard. And we may gain equipment as the result of a precision gambit, but we may also lose max life. Field of Fey, which would gain resources or give us a blessing on a chance card and wheel gambit. The Interception, and the Street Fighter, a speed bonus. Results influenced by the duration of the combat. Neat. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at these precision gambits. So I say Fetid Fins and Street Fighter. break out our inner Chun-Li. Noble says take both shards to maximize our chances of getting 5, and I can't disagree. Oh my god, one drunken night. Gotta take one drunken night because that's just going straight into the maze. And then the silver deer would allow us to swap around some of our resources. The town of corruption would allow us to fight more corrupted. The wetland ambush would gain us food in exchange for fighting off a random group of enemies. And then of course the bitter winter. Yeah, let's get bitter winter. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Bullseye for the wide beam. The soul gem. We know nothing about this one. Can be used to revive a companion. Can be used from camp. Neat. It's pretty much exactly what it says on the tin. It's a gem containing a free soul. And it doesn't say that it has like a limited number of uses to it. Or a cooldown. Or anything like that. So that's handy. But is it as handy as Ring of the Feast? Shit. 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 Gain 5 food whenever. Well, that's just a card we got now. Damn it! Did not mean to do that, you guys. I did not mean to do that. The jousting armor, optionally retry a precision gambit with increased difficulty. Ooh, no thank you. Or do we go with the spiked mace to stun Empire and ignore defense against ogres? I think I'm gonna have to go with the spiked mace over the sword. Yep, spiked mace and... Well, screw it. Let's go ahead and take the mace and the sword because I've already got 2 sets of daggers in there. So why not have a sword and a mace to kind of round out my equipment set? The Potion of Youth allows me to get more health.
Press on.
And we are good to proceed. We must defeat Gentleman Jim at all costs and reveal all encounters along the way. So 5 food is ours. The spider trap is upon us, son of a bitch! Once again with the spider trap. I almost would rather just gain the fucking gold, but Daddy needs a sword. So duplicate, and let's get rid of the huge failure card. And gimme. Da 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 da. The penalty is that it's reduced from 16 weapon damage to 8. Fuck, dude! That literally makes it worse than my regular sword. Absolutely not worth it anymore. And Thonar's talons are now down to 7, I just noticed. Yeah, 13 is what my regular neglected sword has. That's down to 8. Shit! Alright, let's proceed. Forgotten terrors strike us once again as we relive pains from the past. Let's do the corrupted ambush. We'll duplicate and be rid of the goblins. Excellent. Round and round and round they turn. Where we stop, I got a 50-50 chance. Shit. And I still fucked it up. The Empire ambush. Aha! Only a true criminal would be stooping so low as to pick up quarters from off the street. Who passes up a quarter? I can never pass up anything higher than a dime when I walk down the street. Maybe that's just because I actually have to watch my spending, but I feel like if you do pass up money any bigger than a dime, you're kind of a douche. Let me beat the enemy that's high lit first, because if I remember right, that nets us a little bit of health back. He says, having lost just a little bit of it as the Empire started their assault. Fuck you. No, fuck you, I say. Yep. Excellent. Next. Nope. He almost, this Empire guy almost got me from behind, but thankfully Kolbjorn interrupted him right in time. Done. I think they may have improved your character's ability to not be hit when you're doing those special moves and finishers, because I've noticed that that's gotten a lot more consistent, and I appreciate that. And once again, the ambush card fades just as quickly as it comes. We gain more fame, we gain a shit ton of gold, and the Forgotten Terrors fades off once more. The Feast of Callus, level 2. Oh boy! Let's put another coin in the cake. Why not? Tilt this slightly more in our favor. Just put our thumb on that scale ever so slightly. Ba 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 ba. We shall claim our crown as the Lord and Queen of the feast, taking a little bit of pain in exchange for a second Dead Queen scales. Yes, please. Sir Aliard the Pale grabs you by your tail and hurls us off. Oh no, we lose 20 gold. Oh no, we lose another 10 gold. Ouch, that hurt a lot more than the first time around. Like a lot more. But hey, at least we gain. Oh fuck,
As
yes.
say,
The spike and mace. No, I'm not going to equip it right now, but yes.
A little percussion.
And another piece of equipment. The bullseye. Ooh, and we heal back the 25 life. Dope. Okie dokie. So let's just kind of rearrange some shit. Got the spike mace here, that's good. I want to make sure that the Dead King scales that we just equipped. Oh, we haven't actually beaten an ogre yet. My bad. I think I'm going to keep this one for right now. What is the Ring of the Feast? The Ring of the Feast gives you +5 food whenever you gain a blessing, Queen.
Blessings are a viable currency in these parts.
Ooh, we can earn endless points by discarding blessing cards here at the Sacrifice Totem. The Potion of Youth will give me Rejuvenate. It's what heals me at the end of every map. Now here's the thing though. I've been pretty good about being solid. About solidly healthed. Most of the time. Nah. None of these are worth enough endless points to make it worth losing their benefits. And the pillar is ambivalent about our exit. Our fame degrades. Exploring new lands would make us miss out on getting all the encounters, so fuck that noise. The cursed treasure, oh no. I think I know what I'm gonna do if I leave it up to you heathens. On the balcony of the tallest tower, we find a pile of treasure. You're welcome to it, said an adventure, but no. It is cursed. Really? I mean, yes, it is just a set of good of blades, of cutthroat blades. I've got enough treasure. I could probably leave it. I have a spiked bone guard. I have a spiked bone guard. I have a spiked bone guard. I'm gonna take the treasure. And we get ourselves a pair of cutthroat blades. 10 gold and 20 gold. Hot damn. Told you, says the adventurer, as our spiked bone guard sloughs off the arcane affliction. No, 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 not this day. That's probably the worst curse that's in the deck right now. I am so fucking happy you said that, Noble. Thank you. 1,000 thank yous right now. That was such a huge boon. And I think we'll keep it on for right now. I'm not fighting any ogres at the moment. And if we do end up finding Thomas, I can always switch my armor. The Potion of Youth allows us to restore 15 life. Not beneficial now, but I imagine beneficial later. Ooh, speaking of Thomas the Ogre, greetings friends, one begins. Are you in need of supplies? Oh wait, that's the farmer, not the... Well... Sure, we'll tag along. Go to the Ogre's lair. Let's ignore him and get to here. And attack the beast immediately. I mean, like, all I need to do is kill him. I don't need to get any of his benefits from doing his gambits if we, you know, scare off the farmers. So let's just attack the beast immediately. me with my ogre killing mace and ogre killing armor are ready to do some goddamn ogre killing. I believe, if I may use these immortal words, this is now my swamp! Sorry, buddy. Gotta take it. The time for words has passed, whether he is innocent or not. Come, Kolbjorn! Do your worst. Yes, so that I may do my best. Oh no! Oh, double no. And missed. 38 damage. Yes! This ogre killing mace is precisely what I needed on this day. I also need Kolbjorn to have his ability ready again. Freeze. Freeze. Yay! Macarena. Because that also interrupts his attack cycle, and I don't know if you guys saw that. He was about to unleash the unblockable shit again. Can't be having that. Almost. 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 There we are. Love it. And because he was the only enemy on the map, he was high lit, and I gained back 5 health. Which I don't think I necessarily needed, but nope, yes I did. I was not at full. Never you mind. Combat has damaged our equipment and reduced our max life because we were above 100%. Cock. But we gained 3 food from it. And 1 kill of an ogre. Hot damn. Well, let's go ahead and switch off the mace, though. It has served its purpose, and our normal weapons will be good enough to walk around the map. Parandrus, excuse me. The monstrous scaled head of Parandrus slithers out from the sand, followed by the long, shimmering body. He is a serpent of terrible size. If you strain, you swear you can hear a faint melody being plucked out on a lute. The creature stretches languidly and encircles you. The legends of old spit on thee. Hardship is thy duty, and a poor soldier thou art. Well, we know that failure here could potentially lead to good things, because success just has Parandrus retreating back into the sand. So do we actually want to succeed here? Who knows? What gold gains what good can be had from the tinkling that's heard from inside? Perhaps he swallowed the goose that laid the golden egg. He doesn't have a shard, so it can't be that. Number 4 it is. Ah, 'twas a success. He blinks impassively. Then with a hiss, it slides away, disappearing quickly into the sands. Damn. Okay, the hungry peasants surround us. Oh no, well, let's give them all the food. Whatever. It feeds them, they're happy, and we get to move on. The plague has hit us once more. Oh, yay, that's an armored plague. And me with my armor plague killing artifact? Artifact. Artifact? Artifact. I almost just called it a grenade, because that's essentially what it is. It's a skull-shaped grenade, right? And I'm going to use it with the Q button. Okay, there we go. Gotcha, bitch! Although I guess I could have brought along my my spiked mace. That wouldn't have been bad against the armor guy. I still think we're okay. What do you guys think? Go, Kolbjorn! Block my enemies, block my enemies. They're coming for my booty butt. Block my enemies. Yep. Excellent. Yes, I knew, game, that I had my special up. I wanted to see if you knew. Remember, we might not lose any damage benefit on these weapons, but our special comes at higher and higher rates every time, because now it's all the way up at 9 hits required for my special, when I think it started at 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Excellent. Chopped him right down into the dirt where he came from. The very corrupted dirt. Okay, as the plague strikes again, we damaged our equipment once more. And must continue on our merry way. What card should we remove, though? I mean, really, I guess the lowest supply gain. And then we can duplicate the highest food gain? Yeah. Mercifully right next to each other, which makes it pretty easy to get. Hep. Awesome. And that puts us up to 24. Correction. 27. And 4 fame. Nice. The Ravages of Time knock one off, but hey, we topped up, so I am happy. Question, what are you selling at camp? So much money that I might just be able to afford one piece of camp equipment. Blessed food. Not worth it. Not worth the bang for my buck. Never mind. I'm gonna hold on to my copycat ogre armor until we reach an actual store that'll give me what it's really worth and not just what the campsite clerk may give me. The Treacherous Wilds, however, have caused me to lose the fine sword, which is great because the fine sword was a piece of shit anyway. It was not, in fact, so fine, was it? Checkpoint. Oh no. We have reached an official checkpoint. A tithe to the Emperor must be paid by all who pass through. Should we pay 20% of our gold? Pay 20% of our food? Claim that we have nothing of value and probably have to do a gambit. Try and sneak through and have to do another gambit. Or force our way through. Fight. Personally, I'm a fighting kind of guy. But that's just me. Be ashamed if something terrible would have happened in this checkpoint and its guides. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So what should we do, ladies and gentlemen? We're definitely not going to pay. That's for damn sure. But do we lie? Do we cheat? Or do we kick some ass? I'm thinking kick some ass. That's definitely going to be the most straightforward of the options. Oh boy. Oh boy. That may have been a mistake. Considering how many of them there are, that may have been a mistake. Well, if we die here, it's really nice knowing you guys. I should probably kill the musketeers first. And I think I should be able to use Kolbjorn to hold off most of the Empire guys while I do it. I'm hoping. Praying. Yep. Good. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Kolbjorn. Go! Nice. I'm so glad that Kolbjorn just causes a huge distraction. Okay, 2 rifle boys are down. Excellent. And I see the third kind of in the middle of the group. I need to isolate him. There we go. Well, nope. That's the wrong direction for isolation. Excellent. Excellent. Get out of your comfort zone. And into my car. Anyone? Now we can just murder at our leisure, right? Like now that we've kind of, gotten everyone on sort of a much easier and level playing field with no ranged reinforcement, this should be easier. He says, getting raked over in the face twice by these assholes. Like, the Empire are literally my least favorite faction. They are so insanely rude to kill. Between blocking my attacks and also not being necessarily stunned out of their combo, they are just really the ultimate jerks of this world. I understand now why the Emperor needed to die. Almost. There we are. It's like if I can just capitalize on my special attack more, I might be able to put more asses in the dirt. But I feel like I'm constantly having to defend myself from a sneak attack just as I get my special up. for it, wait for it, wait for it, which I'm assuming is, of course, the fucking point, because why would they want to make it easier on you? But damn, that's annoying. Especially with these phalanx guys, who I saved specifically for last. I don't know if you noticed. They're a big old bag of dicks. Like, of all the enemies in this game, they are the biggest bag of dicks. Mainly because even if you counter them, you can't hit them. You have to counter, shield bash, and then start kicking ass. Even still, they can, without warning, no longer be blocking your shots and have that unblockable riposte that just ruins days, man. Like, absolutely ruins days. But not today. Except they totally, like, wrecked my health. I'm at half health. And I was full going into that, too. Anywho, combat damaged my equipment, we passed the checkpoint, and we found the bitter winter across the way. Across the snow-covered field, we find a lonely homestead. As we approach, we are greeted by the occupants, a farmer and his family. Ooh, we shall give all 8 food. Why not? The dealer adds an encounter card to the deck. We gain 2 fame. And the encounter card is Harvest, where that migrates. Excellent. Let's find Harvest. Terrors on the dock. That's the end of our quest. We'll get there in just a second. In the meantime, reveal all encounters. The Ogre ambush. Oh no, it's another Ogre ambush. I'm still wearing my spiked armor, right? My inferior defense manages to only deflect some of his damage. What? Bullshit. I have amazing defense. $10 max life. 20 regular life. Oof. The ogre shakes his head at you, disappointed. Wincing, you could barely stand, let alone stop the ogre as he disappears back into the forest. So that was literally just a whack-a-mole and run, huh? Dick waffles. And I can't heal the normal way of just going back and forth from place to place unless I do this. Go back. Does that count as a step? That counts as a ravage of time. So yes. There we go. 10 max life. So at least I got that back. And I think half health is more than enough with Kolbjorn's help to take down the ogre traipsing through the market. Brimstone though he may be. Yeah, camp is definitely the thing I should have done. Damn it, why didn't I think of that? That's what I get for being out of practice, I guess. Oh well. Anywho. Let us take down the ogre and his assassin guards. Hopefully my big old mace will be able to keep up. I don't think we've seen a brimstone ogre yet. This would be new and cool. Aw, bye queen. Have a great night at work, my dear. Enraged by the indignity of being captured and put on display, he will fight to the death to avoid falling to that fate again. What is it that, spoiler alert says at the end of Black Panther? I would rather be dead than trapped in a cage. God damn. Okay, so I gotta... I think I'm gonna need to take out the repertoire before I focus fire on the ogre. Especially considering that that assassin could be really detrimental to my plans of survival. Considering he's got Ratman's ability to teleport damage, yeah, fuck that noise. You're going down first, big boy. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Oh, counter. Destroy. Oh, counter. Fuck you. Where's Kolbjorn? Where's Kolbjorn? I need your abilities. Go, Kolbjorn. Crap, crap. Oh, I'm trapped in the fire. I'm trapped in the fire. Fuck you. Oh, stupid thief. Master. One more. One more swift strike. Although it's not exactly the swiftest strike. Fuck you. Go, Kolbjorn. Excellent. Whew, the assassin master is destroyed. as is one of the anarchists. And I've got 23 health left. Oh boy, this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint here, boys. 2 down, let's make it 3. That's 3, let's make it 4. Avoid the flame breath. And now it's just me and Big Ogre. All right, Kolbjorn, lead the charge. We get 3 36s off there instead of just the 1. Correction, make that 4. Good. I seem to have kind of stun locked him there for a second. Dodge and fuck yourself, Ogre. Big old 36. Oh, Gentleman Jim. Gentleman Jim. Too big for me. How high a proof is he? I know if he's gonna kick my ass if I'm not careful. Whee! Land a hit, land the special, and we're good. Whee! Oh god, oh boy, you know what I just realized? I wasn't sure whether I would actually survive getting hit even once by Gentleman Jim. Cause he hurts real bad. Like real bad, you guys, real bad. I need to be super duper careful about taking on this encounter. Or else it will be the last thing we did. Yeah, I had 5 health left coming out of that one. Woo! Talk about a misadventure, or near misadventure. But we did it. Combat damaged our equipment, but we did it. Good work, mercenary. Swift force is the only way to deal with vulgar creatures like that. We gained 160 endless points, 24 food, and I'm going to switch out my armor because... Wait. No, it's the Lord's Diadem because I need to be able to pass the pendulum swing here in just a second. And I want to have it as slow as possible. All my rings, of course, are active, so I don't need to switch anything there. We definitely revealed all the encounters across the map, so trial completed, gaining 140 endless points and 30 gold. Hello, kitty. Look at that sweet baby. Look who decided to come say hello. Hello, sweet baby. Oh, my girl. Yeah, she's so sweet. She's not a little baby no more. She's a big baby. And then we deliver 22 food to the grateful orphans of the Northerner refugee camp. Excellent. Defiant. What do you do? Deal 10% more damage in combat if your companion is not with me. Interesting. Humble Spirit. Receive 25 max life while no platinum cards are equipped. See, that blessing is basically going to get nulled out by the very rules of this place. So unfortunately, Defiant is the only one that makes sense for us to take. We may never lose Kolbjorn here, but at least it's one that will actually not be just nullified over time. And of course, we make our way to the Firebrand Fortress, the reputed home of the dreaded warlock. The Empire has established a small outpost here. Leave your weapons with us. Your job is to get in any way you can and open the main door, the captain tells you. We'll do the rest. The castle is in ruins, though, and although you see some movement on the battlements as you approach. Remember, slow swing, wide swing, careful swing. Shit, there is like the narrowest of windows to be able to break through, and that is what they call in the biz a huge fucking failure. Eventually, we regain consciousness on the bank of a river far from the fortress. A strange brownie symbol has been tattooed on the back of my hand. My companion will no longer aid me in gambits. And all wheel gambits rotate in the reverse direction. Great. For failing the trial, we gain 2 curses. Some other recruit manages to open the drawbridge, and the castle is secure by the time we catch up.
Still into the
and we return to the castle and search for more adventure. Excellent. Congratulations, everyone. We had another successful adventure. Yeah. That trial, I don't know how I feel about that trial. That was rough. Anyway. So what do we face next, ladies and gentlemen? The Lucky Sparrow has us fighting off against undead by the end of this adventure, and it will restore 60% of our current life, which, well, we kind of fucking need right now. Or the Traitor's Reward, a slightly tougher one going back to fight the Empire for 60 gold. We have way more gold. So I'm thinking we should probably take the Lucky Sparrow. Right? Right? Might be a slightly easier one. And who knows, if death comes early, then death comes early. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the point where we're going to take ourselves a short little break. I'm going to go refill my bev because my throat is beginning to hurt. And when we come back, we've got more Hand of Fate 2 Endless Mode, so don't you dare go anywhere. You're watching this on twitch.tv/. My name is Tim Leftwich. I hope you're enjoying the show, everybody. We'll be right back. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my Endless Nightmare as we continue to play Hand of Fate 2 Endless Mode. And we continue on our next adventure. We've already cleared 3, and as you can see, this time we must defeat Noble Lance, the undead warrior. The owner of a tavern approaches us one afternoon while playing dice with a pair of drunken soldiers. He relates the tale of woe involving his tavern, the Lucky Sparrow, a necromancer, and a good deal of bad ale and a curse. Now every night her minions return and drive out my customers. You agreed to join his tavern and put the old bones to rest.
I doubt you have the courage to choose more at this point.
The troll toll. If we deliver 10 gold, we will receive 1 piece of platinum equipment from 2. Yes. Feed the beast. We deliver 34 food for 80 life gain back in the Firebrand Fortress once again. Nah, I think we'll take just the 1 troll toll. If we're gonna get into this boy's hole. We need to pay him off so he will stop harassing us.
You have a lot to think about. Don't take too long about it.
The cartographer would allow us to gain money for the map revealed. We do tend to reveal a lot of the map, but the maps aren't incredibly large, so the gains won't be massive. The winding trail does allow us to fight off an ambush for fame and resources. Berta's betting house does give us a lot of gold if we can do our gambits right. But I think I'm going to go with Gambling Hansel instead. Arm wrestling could potentially gain us some gold for getting a good dice roll, and we already have our Ring of Concentration, which gives us +2 to dice at the end. And then, of course, the general store.
Now you
always need that general store.
About. Don't take too long about it.
Ooh, the Wine of the Gods. Doing a wheel gambit here, which we can definitely influence, could potentially gain us a shard. And then a fame check, which we are pretty good at. Could get us a nice piece of equipment. Sure. Ooh. The Blood Crescent sword. I forgot about our brimstone weapon here. A sanguine blow, but we lose 50% max life when we equip this weapon. The exquisite blade will allow us to sell it back for decent money, but we don't really need money. Instead, what I need is a new sword. Maybe these hunter's blades. Enemies defeated while affected by a stun drop gold. Cause a stun to 3 enemies with the lowest life when activated. Ooh. Yes, please. The Mark of Damnation allows us to summon a lost soul. Then, of course, the Shadow of the Empire is a bash which deals full weapon damage to the Empire while they block. It ignores their defense. A better shield would not hurt right about now. And yes, very true, Noble. Our companion can stun a lot of enemies at once, so that can potentially earn us a lot of gains that way. After every encounter with a combat, draw a gold gain card. Ooh. Or, gold is added to a random encounter at the start of each new map, with the ability to reflect. Then I'll go with the Shadow of the Empire and the Bounty Hunter's Helm. That works. Okay. As more encounters get shuffled in, a new map is drawn, and our quest to slay Noble the Necromancer begins. Immediately with the Wine of the Gods. Are you a god or are you a mere mortal? A sharply dressed peddler points you out from the crowd. Come forth and be judged worthy by this wine. Brewed from the grapes fallen from the very sky itself. He strokes the tall bottle of black wine. Your blood will boil or your toes will curl into your feet. If they don't, you'll win 100 gold coins. The peddler runs his hands through a bowl of shining gold with a sly smile. Do you dare try it? Of course we dare, for we are valiant and fortitude-laden men of 30 health. Fuck. He unstoppers the wine with a hiss and pours the glittering black liquid into a goblet. Try pinching your nose, somebody in the crowd suggests.
I'm not
Ooh.
You
As we can duplicate this 100 gold card,
This game has been my focus for more years than I can count.
it spins in the opposite
I have a
direction. I
certain
forgot about that
pride
part.
regarding its twists and turns.
Oh boy. Yes, Juno. One of the awesome things that they added in for the Endless mode was the ability for the enemies to be called upon from the chat itself. Oh, you son of a bitch! How did I get the 1 injury card in the middle of them? Asses!
Move faster next time.
It tastes cold and bitter. We take 15 points of damage out of the 30 health that we have left. And I have to move on. Why? Oh, because I didn't switch over to Felvin's favor and remove that card in the middle. Dicks. All right, it's fine. I got it now. Keeper of Sorrows. We can gain new curse cards, Destitute, which platinum gain cards have no effect. Or Missed Opportunity. Discard the first gain card you receive on each level. Nah. I don't want endless points that badly. I'm not that sick in the head. Next. Ooh, we find the harvest. And because we gave him a lot of food, the farmer's homestead lies ahead. The farmer and his family greet you as you approach the house. Come on, huge success. Daddy needs the big old bounty. Yes! Thanks to you, we were able to comfortably make it through the winter, the farmer says with a smile. The harvest has been good this year, so please take this as a small token of our appreciation. 7 food. 5 more food. 10 more food. And 4 fame. And the shard! Oh, 5 shards. Fuse. To become 1 token. That's awesome. Okay. Next card. Parandarus. Do we feed ourselves to Parandarus voluntarily this time? I say yay. Oh, wait. We know what happens. It just adds low value cards to the deck. It's not actually a good thing on the inside. Fuck. Oh well, journey forward. Ooh, this is a big old map here. And we gain 25 life back thanks to that Fountain of Youth potion. I told you that would come in handy. Oh my god, I just noticed that that's a top hat. What was the vote to give him a top hat? Arm wrestling. Okay, we enter a competition of strength at the fair. The gold prize is available to the winner. I'm imagining that you have to beat this multiple times. It's the second round in order to get that token. He boasts about being the silencer for the Thieves Guild at one point. And we need to at least roll a 12. Come on, Big Daddy 12. Yahoo! 16. That's gonna throw him clear off the table. Huntley crumples in defeat almost instantly. You're lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, grumbling. And we gain 20 goddamn gold from that. You take our reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When we return, we will compete in the next round for an even larger prize. Yay! Next. Ooh, one drunken night. We find ourselves trapped in a deadly maze filled with even deadlier traps. So, I wonder what it takes to actually get the token here. Will there be just a token, like, hanging out in the air? That'd be kind of funny. Or, do you have to do something fancy, like make it through unscathed? I'm willing to wager on the unscathed thing, so perhaps let's be a little careful. A little careful. Just a little careful. Not a lot careful. After all, these are not incredibly difficult. Or is it for getting all the chests? That's another thing it could be for getting all the spoils around. Or both. It could very well be both. After all, some of these tokens have incredibly difficult parameters for unlocking their spoils, you know? Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. Sweet. Grab that gold. Grab that gold! Woo! I was hoping my greed wasn't gonna get the better of me there. Awesome. It's okay. It's okay, Huntsman. I understand. I, too, find myself drifting off and thinking about the Game Grumps. They are incredibly handsome and awesome people. I actually got to meet them at one point. I was a PA for them for an afternoon when they came to RTX. Super nice. Come on. Yes. Almost there. Almost there. Just avoid that little spike trap and the swinging column of pain. Oh no! Oh boy! That was almost a bad panic mode. And I think that should be all of the chests. I don't think that there's a way to swing the camera around anywhere. I think we're good. Would I date Danny or Aaron? I would probably... I don't know. That's a tough one. I feel like Aaron would be really great to cuddle with because he seems like he would be kind of soft and cuddly. But I know that Dan would be a much more effective lover. So that's a toss-up. Can I not have both? We gain 20 gold for food, combat damage my equipment, and 4 fame in the process. Woo! As well as a token for 1 drunken night. Yay. We fumble in our haversack for something to eat. Happily, we find a half-eaten pasty and find our way out of the woods. Awesome. Kubarik's favor. Oh yes, Kubarik's favor. We know this. We can gain 40 gold and lose 1 blessing. Or just leave him be for now. We do have some blessings that are less effective than others, but yeah. Forgotten Terrors comes back to haunt us once more. Parandrus is okay. The Ogre ambush actually would be fun. So let's get rid of Parandrus. No. Shit. Duplicate the Ogre and get rid of Parandrus. Yeah. Okay. Round and round and round she spins. This time, everyone wins. Yay! Okay. Unfortunately, it is an Ogre ambush. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no! What have I done? It's an Ogre ambush, not an Ogre fight, you moron. It's just gonna hurt me really bad because of our inferior defense. God damn it. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Oh well, interception is here. We must complete a card gambit or dump out 50 gold. Yes, making this much easier. As that is now a stationary pendulum target. And with a huge success, our interception is complete, and we reach deeper to retrieve a piece of equipment too. The Bounty Hunter's Helm, yay! I think we're gonna keep my Felvin's favor for now, but I'm definitely gonna pocket that. And we won't be more careful, says the messenger, of course. Thank you for handing me the remainder of my coins. Sweet, 4 fame, here's the payment, and 15 gold. Give me that token, give me that shard, give me that fucking shard. Yes! Excellent. So that's 3 shards in 1 run, you guys. Undead fucking ambush. Oh no! 10 skeletons, whatever shall I do? I don't. No, I already used that joke. I was gonna say I don't find this very humorous, but of course I already used that joke. Make no bones about it. I may be not funny, but I'm not. At least I'm not a hack. Hey, yep. Although these guys are gonna start reviving here shortly, so I guess I either need to kill them quicker, or maybe get that helmet that causes them to drain each other's life whenever they revive like that. That would be kind of nice. Cute. Or just pulverize them so bad they literally can't come back anymore. No, Huntsman. Can't say that it does. But it's okay, though. Thankfully, that encounter is mercifully short for them. Merciful for them. I still have to go the fuck through it. And we gain 2 fame from that encounter. Ooh. 1 piece of equipment from 3. Hunter's Blade, Shadow of the Empire, or Frostfang. Frostfang could be fun. It has 20 full damage, the most out of these two. But that Shadow of the Empire actually giving me a decent shield ain't too shabby neither. Yeah, defense it is. We can always get weapons. Once I hit a store and spend 232 goddamn gold. That's a lot of money, y'all. Speaking of, here's the store. We have a fine sword, Ring of the Feast, Hunter's Blades, and the Frostfang, the very 2 weapons that I left behind. Yes, please. No, I won't equip it. And yes, fucking please. Sweet. I have plenty of food, so we're out of here. Awesome. Thank you guys for the 20 gold. And with a snap, we feel something being yanked off our person. Son of a bitch! These fucking goblins always snatching my purse.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of
And me with my big old giant swingy mace, which is going to be great for killing them when I can actually hit them. But guess what it's not great for? Killing the rest of the thief repertoire. And we're probably going to lose something here. Oh my god, they stole my mace. Yep, you can see him with my mace on his back right now. You son of a bitch. Give me back my ogre slaying mace. Gosh. And charge them. Kolbjorn just like charged one dude and then headed off straight into the corner for the rest of the encounter. Whatever. Come here, other goblin. You thought you could run with me. No, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. I love that I'm picking up 17 gold every time. I wonder if that's all the gold that he stole from me, just kind of parsed out like that. Probably. Kolbjorn charges a dead man again. But thankfully, I've got 2 whole minutes left to kill these 2 anarchists. So, like, bring it on, chunky butt. Yep. Yep. And one more chop, and that tree has fallen. Awesome. Thankfully, I get all my shit back. All my money back. And I'm pretty sure he stole a hefty amount from my purse because, yeah, I'm down to 168. Ugh. Give me my stuff back. Some goblin. So the goblins are colluding with the Thieves Guild now. Okay. We reveal the rest of the encounters. There's the Devourer. And, of course, the Lucky Sparrow. What is this Devourer of which it speaks? I am very intrigued by this. Incidentally, let's go to camp real quick. Just see what we can buy. The Ring of the Feast. Nah. Worthless. The ravages of time take us once more, and we find the Devourer, a lion swallowing a sword shaped like the sun. A late one afternoon, as the sun hovers at the edge of day and night, we are confronted by a monstrous beast. Shaped with the parts of several creatures, it lands gracefully in front of you with the beat of its wings. Oh no, it's going to devour one of my weapons. Adventurer, the beast intones deeply. Are you a hero? A despot not yet crowned? Or merely a tool of others' great ambition? Before you speak, it raises one claw of dependence, saying, you needn't tell me, I see it already in your actions, both past and future. It is for your own sake that you should consider such things. You discuss the merits and pitfalls of employing or even relying on magical equipment. Oh boy. So on a success, shit. He ate my spiked mace. That's bad. Thankfully, I have other weapons now, but that was not that hurt my pride a little bit, you guys. Because it was still at 20 damage. It was still pretty good, all things considered. Speaking of, might as well go ahead and wear out Thonar's talons a little bit more. Oh, it's the end of our quest, which means we're about to take down undead. Do we have anything specifically for undead? Hunt's Bounty. Enemies defeated by stun, drop a bunch of shit. That ain't bad. Yeah, let's go with that. Enemies stunned, drop a bunch of shit. And I'm still okay with using the Dead King scales. Okay. But perhaps we should switch it up to the one that has 20 defense again. Just for fun. Oh, the Spy versus Spy hat is back. Awesome. We approach the cavern. And suddenly we find a horde of skulls and noble Lance the Necromancer. Away with you, foul beast, the tavern owner yells from the safety of the tree some distance away. As the Necromancer cackles and begins to summon her dark brood. Come on, noble. You think you can take me? I assume you're familiar with the Marquis of Queensbury's rules. Ooh, look at you, Harwood. Noble, rather. Called by dark magic to terrorize the Lucky Tavern from dusk until dawn. Use Bash to break through their gruesome armor. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Alright, bad boys. Let's do this. Kolbjorn. Stun them bitches. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. It seems that the undead cannot be stunned. That which is not alive cannot die. At least by stunning. Yep. No, they cannot in fact get stunned. That's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh well. Kolbjorn, go! Wait, what? Fuck you. Why are you blocking my shit? I don't know. Noble keeps summoning endless hordes and also has this awful bone armor. So I mean, like, I wouldn't say useless as a kitten, but I would say annoying as shit. Kolbjorn's ready for another ability, so let me go ahead and rev that up. Might use this opportunity to sort of cull the numbers a little bit. That seems like it might be a good idea. I know that you're gonna keep summoning people, but one Necromancer is sort of indisposed at the moment. Now is a good time. Now is a real good time to go ahead and just start destroying bitches. Oh, look at that stun. Look at that stun. These Necromancers can sure as shit get stunned. It's okay, Kolbjorn. I'm just gonna sit here and endlessly stab until we break that armor. Stab, 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 stab. And stun that bitch. I'm gonna do it too. And death. Hot damn. She dropped a lot of gold. Well, 3 gold. 3 gold for killing her while under the effects of stun. Boy, that sure is lucrative. Get stunned. Okay. Yes. Yes. The Necromancer's curse has been broken. Whoa! The Lucky Tavern is once again a lucky tavern. Lucky to have a hero like me around. Know what I mean? Excellent. We gained 5 gold. Combat has damaged our equipment. And the trial is completed. We gained 70 endless points and 56 life back. The villagers neighboring Barren Point Bridge can wait no longer. Their wares must go to market. As we approach the bridge, the crowd falls silent. With a rumble and a thud, the troll clambers out from his lair. It costs gold to cross here, he growls. The troll snatches the gold eagerly from your hands, and his craggy face splits into a broad smile. Tears start to well in his eyes. I can finally afford that potion of transmogrification and give up this life of crime. Aw. A heroic tale for our troll friend. Thank you, Harbors. I appreciate the follow. Ooh. And we get to choose. And Naval next. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. We get the choice of either the artifact, Odysseus' Charm. That's 3 there. And then the Coward's Bane, a platinum weapon. Each thief defeated in combat increases the weapon damage by 1. Yeah. Definitely thinking that Coward's Bane. Between the stun dance and...
The game does not end until you
yeah,
are defeated.
Definitely worth it.
Press on.
Replaying these adventures again. I have a feeling that's something they're probably going to need to add on to as Endless Mode continues, is the ability to add on new and different adventures like that. Because otherwise you're going to end up repeating a lot, you know? I say we go with the Dread Caverns. It's an enemy unknown. Well, I guess we need to kill ogres. So what the hell am I doing? Let's kill ogres. It heads down to the dock. This should be a nice and quick adventure. And one that's going to get us a bit more progress on our armor. So I'm good with that. Night Huntsman, thank you so much for hanging out, man.
I have tried to aid you.
We must reveal all
now
encounters.
You're on your own.
We'll have a wheel trial at the end of this, which, you know, we're pretty good at. So we should be okay. The Cunning Man is a tokened card. May give us a blessing, may gain equipment, may trade blessings and curses for rewards. May gain a curse. Ooh, actually, I definitely want to do those two because I've got curses to give away. Then we find ourselves in a duel with the Empire, and combat efficiency is an effect here. So results improve the less damage we sustain in combat. Perhaps a perfect encounter ends up with the full shard reward. The Shaman of Eyebright Wield requires a blessing, if I remember right. But it looks like we can gain anything from that. The Little Devil, we gained his shard already. The Knight's Sword ends up with the Ornate Sword that we can sell off. Strella's Unusual Contract. Oh, right. It requires the Empire's Burden artifact to give to the Rat Queen. I remember now. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that. Steagle Pumpkin gains us anything for a precision deal. The Blacksmith allows us to upgrade the defense of an item. Yes! And the Scouting Party reveals some of the map, which will be very handy to us. Ooh. Now we start to get some real fun stuff. The Adventurer's Aid. Optionally, when gaining a blessing, you may discard it to revive your companion. And then creates a protective shield when entering a maze. This shield absorbs one single hit from a trap. The Dazzling Blade stuns ranged enemies and our current attacker when activated, and also more damage to the Empire. The Ram Shield goes to breaking armor as our bash causes additional damage. I think I'll go ahead and take that because I need to destroy 50 armored enemies to unlock the shard with it. We can go ahead and start that. Fuck it. And reduce pain from pain cards. That's definitely worth it. Or Thorn Shell. Creates a Thorn Shell that absorbs a single hit. Causes 25 damage to nearby enemies when hit. Nah, I don't like on-hit items. On-hit items, well, require you to be hit. And I don't want to be hit. Ooh. This Brilliant Blade could be absolutely brilliant as we go through. And then there's the Executioner's Axe that causes knockdown. Enemies in knockdown can be defeated by a finisher. And then after a combat, we can receive 3 fame if we do 3 finishers in a combat. So, dicks. Let's go Brilliant Blade and Axe, because I've already got some daggers. Whoa. Lots of bad stuff going in that deck. Okay, the Potion of Youth causes me to gain back some health, which I don't need right now.
This far, not this time in any case.
And the Cunning Man is upon us. Ooh. Let's remove a specific curse. He does an impressive dance, and we can remove the Wheel of Confusion. And now the gods will favor me, he exclaims, pushing your face in the goblet of dark water. Oh, gross. As we lose Defiant? Oh, fuck, I gotta pick again. Yeah, let's go with Yagmiri's reward. We're doing pretty good. I would rather keep Potion of Youth. Yes! And I get the token. Can I get 2 tokens out of one single run? Wouldn't that be amazing? And in the Dangerous Wilds, we find ourselves in combat with the Empire. I don't want to use my Great Coward Bane. I think let's switch over to... Nah, I don't have anything Empire killing. Bonar's talents. It doesn't seem to be able to drop lower than 7. And I guess I could have got something thief killing, like the cutthroat blades, but again, I don't want to start wasting away on a brand new weapon when really these are already at their worst, and even at their worst, they're fucking great weapons. Okay, okay, okay. Fuck you stupid musketeer. Stab it right in the belly. Stab it right in the belly. Okay, and thunder area. Excellent. I know that hurts real bad. Unfortunately, he's not a corrupted enemy, so that lightning finisher doesn't apply. God, I wish. But these weapons are certainly quick enough to kill these thieves, no problem. Boy, oh boy. Kinda makes me wish I had these a little while ago. Back when I was fighting that Empire boss before, the one that murdered me at the end of the last session. Excellent. Follow up with the Thunderlord. Crap. Thought I hit the riposte on that one, but I guess I missed it. And I paid dearly for it. He says, knowing full well that in like 4 steps I'm going to be able to heal back all of that damage, if not less than. Okay, maybe a little bit more than 4 steps, but still. Combat damage my equipment, we gain 4 fame, and I reveal 5 goddamn encounters. Yeah! So let's avoid the fuck out of that Ogre ambush. It's revealed, but we ain't got to step on it. And we're gonna find that Devourer again, which is a really dick move. The Empire is no place for honorless sellswords, he says loudly, sizing you up with contempt. Let's take the Bounty Hunter's helm here because I want that gold game. And also, I want something that's going to kill him quickly. And stun thieves. Stun prey. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with the Hunter's Blade to be able to kill him even faster. Let us definitely accept the duel from Cassius of the Empire. This should be easy. Now remember, the less damage we take in this encounter, the better our rewards will be. So if we can maybe beat this very drunk, without dying, or without getting hit, rather, it might just be the best thing for us. Already done, son. Now that's what I call a quick and fancy duel. But I don't see that shard poking out just yet. Enough, your opponent steps back. I don't have time for this nonsense. The tavern crowd cheers at our victory, and tales of our battle are told and retold, with our prowess growing with each telling. I wonder if when we come back here next, it'll be better, it'll be worse, and our rewards will be greater. Anyway, the Devourer is back yet again to take away a piece of our equipment, unless we can get this big success here. Come on, big success. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I lost it. I lost it, you guys. I'm not sure where the success card went, and that was a lot of valuable equipment on the board. That was one of my sets of Dead King scales. That was my gambler's ring. And it was one of my weapons. Maybe the cutthroat blades. Either way, 3 things I definitely don't want to lose any of. So, anybody? Anybody got any advice? Noble, did you by chance happen to see? Oh, it's good day, sir. Oh, okay, gotcha. Good day, sir, must be the top hat. How fun. I mean, I've got 183 gold, so if I lose something, it's not like, oh my god, I succeeded. You make a number of fine points, mortal. I shall leave you in possession of your trinkets for now and see how you fare. The beast spreads its wings and departs. Yay! We doed it! And exploring new lands? Whatever, shall we find? Man, we came into this encounter like the 5/8, no, 7/8 dead. But now we're back in full. Goddamn goblins again! Son of a bitch! And of course, the highwaymen are with them.
Now and will be of little use to you here.
I know. I wish they would really steal my artifact. That would be awesome. Nope, still sitting right there on my hip. But at least it's not my weapon this time. And I've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Really? That's a lot of time. Come on, boys. Who wants some? All of you? That's what I thought. Ow. They set me aflame. Thankfully, I've got that armor that makes getting set aflame not hurt so bad. So, focus fire. Get out of my way, hooker. Okay, I said focus on the goblins. There we go. Knock out that gold. Actually, did they both have gold? I think they both may have had gold, because I don't remember the other guy. Or maybe he just stole my food, because he definitely didn't drop gold, now that I think about it. So he probably had food. And lightning spell. Crap. Double crap. Oh, really? He had a dagger? Ooh. That would have been good for me to lose. Good thing I've got 1 minute and 40 fucking seconds left. God, oh, I can't believe I missed the counter prompt. Good, another assassin down. And unlimited power. It's like setting one of my own little lightning traps like the mages can do, except only one of them. Yep. Awesome. Well, whatever it was, I got it back, so I'm not gonna complain. I guess I should have been paying closer attention to what my quarry was carrying. Okay. Combat damaged my equipment again, but at least we got it all back. And a new piece, the Executioner's Axe. Yes, ma'am.
But deathly sharp.
And 10 life. Ooh, and our Bounty Hunter's Helm gives me 15 gold because that was in the combat encounter. Gambling Hansel. Ooh. If we defend Hansel from the soldiers, we could get a good piece of equipment from him of the Gambit kind. And Daddy really needs his Gambit equipment. And I think me with this Executioner's Axe is definitely ready for some empire slaying. What? What? The one, just the one captain. It's really just the one captain. No joke. It's really just you. Get knocked the fuck out. Wow. All right. Fine. Good night, Irene. I mean, I was prepared to take on a whole battalion, but just one drunk Empire asshole in a bar, I do that before breakfast. Combat damaged my equipment. He will not cheat me again. Let's search Hansel. There are no equipment cards with Gambit traits found in the deck. Dicks! He had nothing on him of value for me. But, hey, at least our Bounty Hunter's Helm came in play. Terror on the docks. We have found the end of our quest. Not yet. I gotta reveal all the encounters first. A winding trail drops an ambush right at our feet. The good news is I've got a weapon ready to murder some goddamn thieves. The Cutthroat's Bounty. Or Blades, rather. Yeah. Yeah. We could give them all of our 213 gold, but you know what? I think I'm prepared to take them on. For 213 gold? Nah. I'm not just gonna let that go. That's a lot of gold. That's more gold than you can spend because I don't think I have that many pieces of equipment in my inventory. Or in my deck, rather. Alright, Cutthroat Blades. It's time to put that name to the test. Ow. Fuck. Right when I had charged up the ability too. Of course. That's always the pattern, isn't it? Charge it up, and then get struck. Do-do. And Dance of Death. Wow, Dance of Stunning Death. I missed that so much. Dance of Stunning Death. Wow. I have become a lawnmower of doom right there. I wish I could just stack like 4 of them up on each other and see just how much damage I can do to a group. I imagine that would be just gross. Like absolutely grotesque what you could do with that. But those cutthroat blades are pretty dope. I don't think I'd ever actually, maybe I'd use them maybe once in the full game. And I think I demand that you, in fact, give me all your shit. Sweet, I just robbed the robbers. And gained a tiger's, gained a brilliant blade from it. Because we actually don't draw that many pain cards around now. So I think I'll take the brilliant blade instead. And 3 food, hot damn. And 15 gold, double hot damn. I just took their lunch and their lunch money. And because it was a card with a combat, our bounty helm comes in uber rich. Ooh, the healer. Let's ask about curse removal. Why can't I remove a specific curse? Oh, because I only have the one. Shit! I guess I need multiple because that's now gone. So I need to be able to remove a specific curse and give her 20 of my fame. Oh well. Okay. Devourer, Undead Ambush, Devourer. Fuck it. We'll duplicate the Undead Ambush because at least that one is just a combat encounter, so Bounty Hunter's Helm is in full effect. Yes, please. The Undead Ambush doesn't give me a chance to change over my equipment, but my Brilliant Blade is going to be more than enough to match these guys down. And Kolbjorn might not be able to stun him, but he can certainly damage them. God, look at that sword. That sword looks so cool. It's structurally completely unrealistic. Like, the second you smash that thing up against anything hard, it's completely broken at that helix pattern. But it does look really cool. Oh! Oh, that's brilliant. That brilliant blade. I forgot about that special skill doing a huge amount of area damage. That is literally the perfect sword to bring into this combat encounter. Hooba! Alright. Erase that card from existence. And we get to pick one piece of equipment. I think I'll take the ram shield. Yes, definitely equip it. Straight away. Now I need to be able to break the armor of that Empire guy again. Sad. Oh well, Bounty Hunter's Helm gets me up to 288 gold. I have so much gold right now. That might be something worth putting in, is more ways to spend the gold. Because I feel like I've got just so much of it that there's no way I would ever be able to spend it on the limited cards I have in my deck.
Fame and glory ease the path to success, if nothing
Yes, they
else.
do, because guess what, motherfucker? Oh. I got more than enough fame to be able to enter their promotion. Give them 10 gold, and, ooh, the Tiger's Eye ring. Its value is 22 gold. Turning to you, the store manager explains, you may continue to draw, but if your next item is of lower value than the previous one, you will leave with nothing. Or you can walk away at any time with what I've got. Nah, I think I'll leave with the Tiger's Eye ring. That's pretty good. The ability to reduce pain cards as they come around, I'll take it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to the end our encounter and our evening. So let's see here. By the time we reach the dock, a crowd has assembled to watch the ogre. They cheer as the beast. Wait, do I have my ogre slaying mace anymore? No, I do not. Frostfang might not be bad, but I think I'm gonna keep my brilliant blade. Stun blast, anyone in the area beyond the attack. Reduces the required hit to charge by 1. Ooh. That'll be handy to counter the effects of Ravages of Time, actually. Yeah, I'm good here. I'm definitely good here. This is now going to be 3 out of 10 ogres. Correction. 4 out of 10 ogres
Empty now and will be
slain in a flash. And our adventure won't be over when we finish tonight. No, we will be able to pick up exactly where we leave off 2 weeks from now, giving the game plenty of opportunity to add more cards in there if they wanted to. I'm just saying. Old Greg. Old Greg decided to entertain the crowds with his presence. But guess what? I'm here to play too, son. Oh, shit. He snuck in that hit on me. I was not ready for that quick of a return to another parryable combo. Besides that, separating the 2 ogres is definitely going to be the better way here. Getting old Greg and young Greg in the same place at the same time probably not going to work very well. Stunning blast. Yes. Torbjorn, run in with the extra stun. Oh, wrong one. He stunned old Greg, not young Greg. And stunning blast. Awesome. Okay, let's separate our boys. They're getting a little bit too close for comfort. Come on now. Come on now, big ogre boy. I know you see a big juicy target over here. Dodge. Dodge. Excellent. Hack away at his heel. Riposte. Riposte again. And dodge. And stun blast. Not only does that stun blast do more damage, but it gives me the opportunity to get in those last couple of strikes before the odds become ever in our favor. Excellent. All right, between Kolbjorn's abilities and mine, this should be cake. Stun. Unfortunately, I don't get the extra damage when I stun him with my weapon, but I definitely get it when Kolbjorn does. Boom! See, that's just regular 23, but he's still stunned by the time I bring around that blessed blade. Brilliant blade, excuse me. Whatever. This sword that I'm fucking wailing on him with. And it's now down to 6 strikes required because I keep doing that ability throughout the combat. No, this brilliant blade really is the best thing to counterbalance the gain in charge points needed to do the special just from the Ravages of Time. Excellent. We gained 20 fame, and the encounter is complete. Yay! We revealed all the encounters and gained 240 endless points from that, and 42 fucking food. And we arrived at the cliffs of Oblivion and risk a peek over the edge. Quickly, we change our helmet to Felvine's Favor, as we are about to have another card gambit. Ooh. Let's duplicate Odysseus' charm and remove the bad fortune in the middle, shall we? Round and round and round she goes. Hopefully, we can earn ourselves a platinum. Now, almost too much. Woo! And we finally have an artifact that has some uses to it. Create an aura for 60 seconds. While active, gain 1 food for every enemy defeated. Excludes undead.
Step by step, you come.
It's probably
closer
best
to
saved for that
understanding eternity.
Northern ambush. No, not northern ambush. Raider prevention. Raider prevention when we have to fight a ton of northerners, or when we have to fight a ton of thieves. Probably. It's definitely not for Empire people. Anyway, we return to the capital in search of more adventure, but that, my friends, will have to wait until next week. Thank you all so much for watching tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed the continued adventures in Endless Mode. I sure as shit have. I want to know what that token is, but I don't want to end this amazing run yet. So I think that we're going to hold off on revealing that token until we actually lose the encounter. Or 2 weeks from now. Yes, That is what that means. So join me back here next Tuesday, same Tim time, same Tim channel, when we will pick back up playing Jackbox games for 2 weeks. And then we return to Hand of Fate 2. Yes, that will be the rotation for the next little while anyway. Or, conversely, join me back here tomorrow as we're going to pick up more Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. Yeah, buddy. I'm really excited because we're actually getting to the point where that game's starting to open up in a big bad way. And, Daddy's ready. Daddy's ready to lay down the law of the presidential land, okay? I want to rule this kingdom with an iron fist. And maybe a couple of fairies on the side. Anyway, then on Saturday night, our very special program continues, as we are not going to be playing the Nonary games. No, those are done. We're going to pick back up with The Witcher 3. And I know what you're thinking. Really? This far after the game's been... Yes, I know. I finally need to fucking finish it, and I've been convinced to play The Witcher 3 the way we always have played it. Meaning in a nice full screen, with none of this staring at you. And then when I go back and do it for YouTube, I'm going to edit them together just like I used to with the regular videos. And so that will be a really fun way for us to be able to actually hack away at the ending of the story of The Witcher 3, for me to be able to see one of the best pieces of DLC that's ever been created in Blood and Wine, and finally finish that fucking game. Because let's face it, I don't have enough personal time right now to be able to recharge my batteries and record personal videos and do my day job and make things. And also I'm moonlighting teaching people how to make videos for money, for like actual legit money. So I am burning the candle from like 7 different ends, and I am also over 30. So like it takes a lot to keep this train a moving, okay? So join me right back here tomorrow. Same Tim time, same Tim channel. If you all enjoy the show, please consider following. It always helps us keep the lights on around here, keeps you guys in entertainment, me in games, and us continuing to play together. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. And as always, we'll see you next time. Bye.